Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you are one of those people who are going to start your new life abroad, this video is for you. I would call it a story of hope. I started this channel to share my experiences, and I went through this experience, and I thought whenever I will find a job in Norway, I will surely make this video to share my struggle related to that, to give you a little bit of context. If you're new to this channel, first of all, subscribe to my channel because I generally share a lot of useful information. I moved to Norway exactly 2 years from the day I'm posting this video, that is 13th August 2021. So this is my 2 year journey of finding a job in Norway, of getting settled in Norway. I started this channel soon after I came to Norway in September, but then I was not having a job at that time. I found a job which was an online job within 5 months, but there was no luck with the job in Norway, and there are a lot of benefits which comes with a local job in Norway. And because we had to buy a house and we have a plan to live here for a longer duration, maybe a permanent residency, and that's why a local job was really required. So I want to take you through my challenges of finding a job here. So if you're new and you don't know about my profession, I'm a HR professional, and I had an experience of more than a decade working in Infosys before coming here. So I was well settled in my job there, but because I had to take move, and first thing which I want to share with the viewers here, which was true for me, some of it might not be true for you, but which was true for me and which made finding a job very challenging for me, which was number one, that language, because I'm a HR professional and I need to talk to people to resolve the queries, and I'm a business HR, so I have to work with the business, so I have to know the language. And in any European country, I think language is the biggest barrier, so you have to know the language, and I didn't knew it, and that was the challenge number one. Number two was, in HR professional needs a lot of knowledge of local laws, which is the law of land, the labor laws, and how everything revolves around it. So as I was new to Norway, I didn't knew anything about the laws here, so which was another big challenge for me to find a job here. Third, it's easier to find a job in IT and other streams here because you have a lot more jobs here. I will cover that in some other video. Why is it easy there? But HR jobs are less in any country. The jobs were also less. The openings were coming very less to me, and that's why it was again very challenging. I spoke a lot about the challenges I had. So how did I go about overcoming those challenges? And this is also for some of you, if you feel that that's end of the road for you, it's not like that. You can always overcome those challenges. So firstly, I started my Norwegian learning journey quite early. If you have seen the earlier videos, I started my Norwegian learning journey in like 10 days of after moving to Norway. I joined a school, a proper Norwegian school. I'm still not there after 2 years. I would say I'm a B1, but still I have learned a lot from where I started, so I can at least understand the emails in Norwegian which I get in my current office. So yeah, it's far better. So you have to start that journey early, I would say, because if you are planning to stay in Europe, you have to learn the language, and it's better to do it sooner than later. So yeah, I also started that journey way before. Second was about laws, as I said. So I even inquired about some of the courses they have on labor laws. I also, read a lot of things online, and everything is available online these days. And yeah, you can read about that. But I'm not saying I became an expert by reading it, but yeah, I at least started working on that. I also found some YouTube videos on union laws and other stuff here. Third, I also approached the local consultancies here who give you guidance around finding a job in Norway. So it wasn't very helpful, but yeah, they give you a direction. In my case, they just gave me a hope, because they told me, oh, there are English jobs also, there are companies who even hire international people, and they need people with international experience, so don't lose hope. So I would say they gave me a hope. Third thing which I want to cover is where to find a job in Norway. So where I started looking for a job in Norway. Basically, I searched it in two portals. One is Finn and the second is LinkedIn. I think that's enough for you if you're starting, because I started finding a job long back when I was in India itself, and I think LinkedIn was the only source I knew at that time. But when I came here, I saw that people are also using Fin a lot, and I have told you in other videos, Fin you can use for everything here. So yeah, so I think the current job I have, I found it from Finn. It was actually forwarded by my husband to me from Finn. It was on LinkedIn too. So mostly the jobs you will see, they are on multiple websites. So if you are targeting like Finn and LinkedIn, I think you are taken care, because most of the jobs will be there on both the platforms. Okay, after talking about challenges, some of the things I did, where I found the job, I want to talk about my job finding experience and why I basically wanted to make this video. So guys, during that journey, I broke my heart like 100 times. I think I got more than 75 rejections for sure. I'm not exaggerating, because I was applying every day and I wanted to find a local job. And I'm 75. When I say 75, it's from the day because I was on notice in India, so I started searching from that time. And then 5 months before I found a remote job, then I took a break to find a job. Then like overall I'm saying I have at least got 70 to 75 rejections. It's not that I didn't had a skill, but it was always that I used to reach the last round, and then they had mostly the same answer that they have a person who has more experience than me in Norwegian labor law, which is pretty obvious because I was so new to Norway. How will I have more experience than anybody staying and working in Norway? And second, language. A lot of these companies, they didn't even filter me when they got to know that I don't speak Norwegian, because they just asked me in the first 2-3 filtration criterias they had. Overall, the journey was very, very, very painful, like very close ones, which I really look up to for advice. They also started giving me advice that you can probably change your stream, and I did try that. I started a course in Workday, and I also started looking for a project management kind of, so that I was ready to change my stream now, because I was losing hope, and it was a lot of time I thought I have spent, and I was only doing a remote job, but I wanted to go and enter a Norwegian office to get that exposure. And finally, it is not a sob story, as you know, and finally that thing worked for me. And last year, in December, I was interviewed in a company which was pretty international, and I have a shot from my interview day, and trust me, it's from the same day when I didn't knew that I'll be selected. Just something in me said that okay, let's record it. And when I record, I feel better, and I had gone through so many rejections, but I make only 3-4 face-to-face rounds, so that was one of them, and so I just recorded it, which I will show you here. Okay guys, so I've come for this interview. I don't even know I'll get selected or not, but yeah, I just thought of recording it. It will be a memory. It is in another place, which is Norwegian, and it's full of snow, and I already fell. I hope I can make it. And yes, as you know, I got this job, so it was like a dream, because I had to change the stream. This job is in English. I didn't have to okay, it was good to learn Norwegian, but my day-to-day work is in English. So I was even ready to do any kind of HR job. I was ready to go to even streams which I don't have experience in, and I was ready to do anything, even ops HR, anything. But I found a job in business HR, which I have done for so many years. Overall, why I share this, and now I've completed 6 months in the new company, and this is like my dream job. I don't want to exaggerate, and I'm not saying for this video, and I'm not saying for anybody here, but I just want to tell you guys that if you don't give up, if you really put hard work, you can achieve anything in life. People used to tell me the stories where people found an HR job in 10 years. 15 years when they were so fluent in Norwegian because it was a requirement. But I have been extremely lucky and I'm blessed. I always feel that. But I just want to make this video and share it publicly as a story of hope that it is possible, guys. Anything is possible in this world. You just have to trust yourself, keep trying, and whatever plan God has for you is the best. If something is not working for you, there's a reason, and the day it will work, you will realize that. End this video with a short clipping of my first day. You can imagine how happy I was after 1.5 years. I think more than that. Yeah, struggle, so many rejections, so many tears, and I even got rejected on my birthday. I remember that, not the last birthday, last to last birthday. I was rejected on my birthday. I was interviewed on my birthday. I even cried on my birthday for not getting a job, and I was so frustrated. I have even, impacted people around me with my frustration, but that happens and that's normal. But you just have to feel that emotion, because then only you can prepare yourself for what's coming next. And in the end, I just want to say, if you are one of me also struggling, it will work out. Keep working hard. There's a better plan for you and it will work. And if you want to know anything else about my journey of finding a job here, I'm very happy to share that. So guys, today is my first day in a Norwegian office. I'm a little bit nervous how it would be, and he's come all the way to drop me. So how do you feel, Ankit? I'm nervous.
No, you should not be normal day.
So here's Meg Sharma signing off with giving you a lot of hope. Bye bye.